G'day, this is Jason here from4XPipSnager and Forex UTurn. Today is September 8th, 2011, and we'll just get right into these charts here. Okay, here is 10 o'clock GMT. I already did the correct data restore, I guess you could say, for the filter. Went from the 1 hour to the 5. Okay, so here's 10 o'clock. We had nothing in the filter down here. So there was no trade buying up here. There was no buy fake today, thank God. Then we came down and broke through support right here. See? Right here. This is so important when you trade this system that you've got to make sure price breaks through support before you look to get into the trade. Because as you can see so many times over and over and over and over and over again, price will bounce off. They will buy off of support and sell off of resistance. There is a lot of support and resistance traders in the market, and they do the exact opposite of what most indicator traders will do. And this is why we need to break through support first before we look to take action. So anyway, you would have got in short right here at 13:55 today, which was 5 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It went up against you a little bit, but it did not hit your stop. Came down, went up, came down. The news spiked it right up to that exact. Look at that, eh? You got support over here. Now support over here turns into resistance. Exactly. Bounced right off resistance almost to the pip and then quickly dropped down over 100 pips. And then, of course, what did it do afterwards? Oh, yeah, it's usual stuff. But see the same patterns that happen over and over again in the U.S. session where they'll take it to extreme, and then they'll take it to a high. Then they'll take it back to a previous low, take it back to a previous high. Now look what they're doing. They're taking it back down again to this previous low. Don't be surprised they buy off of this level just like they bought off of this level. And just like they sold off of this level. Okay? They'll take it down a few more pips from here. They'll make everybody think, it's going down, baby. Get short, get short. And then they'll take it right back up again and screw you. Yes, that's what the market does. That's what support and resistance traders do. Sorry if I got a little excited there, but shooting this video, having fun here, drinking my water. Okay. I'm sorry, I got that out of me there now. Okay, so that's it for that chart for now. I hope I was entertaining for you. And now we'll move on to the 1 minute chart. You know, I want to try and get you people to watch this video and not get bored, so I got to wake you up. It's like, hello, come on, stick with the video, stick with the program here. Okay, so now we're on the 1 minute chart. Go to the 1 hour. Here we go. We got the red line from yesterday. There's 9 o'clock. Back to the 1 minute. Take off the auto scroll and let's go back in time. There she be. Oh, look at that. Okay, but got a bunch of resistance right there, don't we? So we came up, we broke up through here, okay? Did not go through resistance over here. See that over here? Very important. Always look to your left. Okay, so came back down. So this would have been our entry if we had 10 pips. But as you can see on the screen, we only had 5.6 pips to the high. So there was no trade here, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it went up again, they sold off of this here. They see how they bought off here. See, they're always buying and selling off these little support and resistance levels. It's just too funny. Okay, so anyway, then we finally broke through this resistance right here. So if you would have got long here, okay, it would have went against you. It would have freaked you right out here for about 5 minutes, and then it shot back up. Would have gave you a few pips profit. Then again it came down. Would have freaked you out, going, oh no, I gotta get out, I gotta get out. But The trigger line did not cross in either case. It did a little bit here, but it shot right back up. So then, if you would have been, stuck with this trade and said, "Oh, this baby, I think this baby's going up," the filter stayed blue throughout this whole period here of this slow grind up, you definitely would have got your 10 pips up here somewhere. Okay, so that's it for there, and let's look a little farther down. Here's another trade right here. Okay, you would have got long right here. You definitely had your 12. There's 18 pips to the top. See, it gave you 9.4 pips to the top. With the spread, you might have been lucky if you got 5 or 6 pips out of this before it turned around. And that's pretty much it. After that, it's the end of the trading session because this trade was at. Oh, actually, that was 5 minutes after the time we don't look to trade anymore. So there was no trade here. It was past the time by 5 minutes. I'm sorry, my mistake. So there was only the one trade over here. Okay, so that's it for the 1 minute. Now let's go. Oh, look at that. They did take it down through that level. Look, look. They did take it down through here. Now they'll probably take it to here. This is a 5 minute now. And take the sucker back up. Unless they plan to really take her down today. Okay, let's move on to the pound now. Woo, okay, the pound. We'll go to the 1 hour. There's our line from yesterday. 10 o'clock. Back to the 5 minute. Okay. Here's 10 o'clock. Let's go back in time here. Okay. So the signal to go short was right here after we broke through this support here by a few pips. So that was before the time to trade. So the only thing you could have done here is sold some rallies back up, sell another rally, and it only lasted so long, and then we changed trend, as you can see. Okay, so here as well, it gave the opportunity to buy. I don't know if this was the correct gap size here. Hold on. Yeah, it was. Okay. Here was the correct gap size right here to buy, but in the filter it was red, so there was no trade there. Okay. Then here, once it went up higher, it went black, the filter, saying don't do anything. Then when this big spike up happened, we turned blue. Okay, so the only thing that you could have done is to buy a dip if you felt brave enough to buy a dip after a 55 pip rally in 5 minutes. And slowly grind it down, and then it went right up. I myself probably never would have done that trade because of the big, huge move up. And it's grinding down, and finally comes back down to the line. You don't know what's going to happen. It could have kept coming down. So after a big run up like that, so you don't know, and that's why it's always nice to get into a slow but nice gradual turnaround. Goes up a little slowly, goes up a little higher, goes up a little higher, where it comes back, the gap is created, and then the price comes back into the trigger line and you get in. Those are the most perfect setups. These quick up and down and take, they're not good. They're not safe because you don't know what's going to happen next. Okay, I hope you follow what I just said there. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so let's move on to the Swiss. Oh, another big day up in the Swiss, eh? So, well, it looks like a big day up, but it probably isn't. Okay, 10 o'clock. There's 9 o'clock. Okay. There's 10 o'clock. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful setup. Watch this. This is what I mean by your perfect gradual go up, come down. Here you go up. So as you can see, the trigger line kissed the trend line. Created our gap right here, okay? So you would have got long right there. Blue in the filter down here, as you can see, okay? Our stop, only about 16, 17 pips. There's 50. There's 90. There's about 90 to 100 pips there. You had about 1 or 2 pips drawdown through that whole move if you were to hold it and hold it and hold it all the way up. Beautiful, beautiful move today on the Swissy. Okay, so let's move on to the Forex U-turn setups now. Ooh, perfect M formation here to sell. So you would have sold here. Stop would have been there. Down she come. So that would have went against you and freaked you out a little bit here. But she eventually turned and came down, and you would have got about 100 pips out of that on the euro. And the pound went the other way. So weird how the euro goes down, pound goes up. But there was some news that made that pound go up there. Yes, indeed. Look at this. 1 M perfect, 2 perfect W, 3 perfect M, 4 perfect W, 4 perfect creations in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but this one failed you in the Asia session. This one may have gave you 20, 30 pips, but this one, you wouldn't have done this one because this was a news event that made this go way up there, real quick. Like I don't know, it was like 90 pips in whatever 5 minutes or an hour. Or, I don't know, however long it took. Okay, so anyway, that's it for the setups for today. I hope you enjoyed them. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday.